None of us are like driven off of just like something that's like addictive, where it's like money, hoes, drugs, clothes, food. Man, we just like here for the love and shit. This ain't no fashion week, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking press motherfucking release. I don't like interviews. I don't like pictures. I don't like showing my face, man. I just want to go out there, get lit, man, maybe jump off this shit. And one day, when it's time, when the nigga calls me up, it's like, boom. I inspired a fucking billion motherfuckers.
This is Travis Scott from his huge record-breaking concerts to his server-crashing Fortnite events. Everyone and they moms know about Travis Scott. Currently, he is on the top 5 of the most streamed rappers following Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Kanye, and Drake. But things were not always like this. Travis Scott grew up in the suburbs of Houston in a family with a long line of musicians. His dad was a drummer and his grandfather was a jazz composer. Young Travis showed musical promise from a young age, playing drums from the age of 3. Travis's parents had always supported his love for music, as long as it stayed a hobby. But things changed when his passion turned into an obsession. He started skipping class to make beats, pouring every ounce of himself into his dream of a music career. At first, his parents didn't realize how serious he was, but when he began spending the money his mom sent for college on plane tickets to New York and Los Angeles, the cracks started to show. The arguments with his dad became explosive, sometimes even physical. With his mom, the lies hurt more. Travis felt torn. He wanted their support but couldn't abandon the one thing that made him feel alive. Eventually, his parents caught on. They cut him off financially, forcing him to face the consequences of his choices. He went back to Houston, hoping to make amends, but the damage was done. Now homeless, broke, and completely alone, Travis made the only move he could think of. He borrowed enough money to return to Los Angeles, a city that held both promise and uncertainty. There, couch surfing and scraping by, he doubled down on his music. It was a low point, but for Travis, failure wasn't an option. After months of grinding, a few lucky breaks finally started to come his way. He connected with T.I., who saw something special in him and helped him find his footing in the industry. The late nights in the studio began to pay off as he honed his sound, raw, melodic, and completely his own. By 2015, while working on his debut album Rodeo, Travis was deep in the creative zone. One night, during a sleepless studio session in Los Angeles, Antidote came to life. The song wasn't planned, it was just a vibe, a burst of inspiration that poured out of him in the late hours. It captured the energy of the night, the highs, the haze, the loneliness. Travis didn't think much of it at first. He dropped it casually for his fans, never intending for it to be more than a bonus track. But Antidote struck a chord. People connected with its hypnotic beat and raw emotion, and it quickly took on a life of its own.
Like Antidote, man, was like when the girl sent me that beat, I did my song. We worked on that beat for like another day. Like I added on like more shit. Man, if I tell you the real story behind why Antidote and Impossible like came about, it would just be a limb blast. I freestyled that whole shit.
Really?
Yeah, it was like one take.
As Antidote climbed the charts, Travis's live performances became legendary. His shows weren't just concerts. They were chaotic, electrifying experiences where fans moshed, raged, and felt every ounce of his energy. The same relentless drive that got him through his darkest days now fueled his rise as one of the most dynamic performers in hip-hop. Travis quickly solidified his place in the industry, collaborating with some of music's biggest names. Kanye West, one of his earliest mentors, tapped him for the life of Pablo. Meanwhile, his second album, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 in 2016, cementing his status as a hitmaker. Tracks like Goosebumps and Pick Up the Phone dominated airwaves, proving that Travis wasn't just a one-hit wonder. He was a force to be reckoned with. By 2018, Travis had reached new heights with Astroworld. The album wasn't just a project, it was a cultural phenomenon. With hits like Sicko Mode, a chart-topping anthem that showcased his versatility and ability to craft genre-defying music, Travis became a household name. The Astroworld Festival he launched that same year drew tens of thousands of fans. a tribute to his Houston roots and the theme park that had inspired his creativity as a child. From Grammy nominations to sold-out world tours, Travis Scott had become a global superstar. Yet, through it all, he remained true to his vision, a blend of vulnerability, rebellion, and pure artistry that resonated with millions. For the kid who once risked everything for his dream, the world was now his stage. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.